Once again, we're solving by completing the square, and it asks us for exact answers and approximate answers to the nearest hundredths. So that means 2 decimal places. So make sure we get both of those. This is double the fun here. Woo! Alright, first thing, let's get our x's on one side, our number on the other, while leaving a nice space on the left-hand side. Now let's divide that b by 2, and let's square it. So that gives me 3 squared, which the 3 is important, remember. And that gives me 9. So both my 3 here and the 9 are going to come into play. Well, first the 9 is going to come into play. I'm going to add 9 to both sides. Let's combine our like terms. On the right-hand side, I get 19. And on the left-hand side, let's go ahead and factor that. I'm going to have x plus, and we're going to use this 3 right here because that's going to factor the x squared plus 6x plus 9 into a perfect square. Now I can square root both sides to get rid of that squared part, and I'm left with x plus 3 equals plus or minus the square root of 19. Can I simplify the square root of 19? I can't divide it by 4. I can't divide it by 9. I can't divide it by 16. Nope, there's nothing I can do. So it's just going to stay as is, square root of 19. Well, lastly, I'm going to subtract the 3, so I get x equals negative 3 plus or minus the square root of 19. So here's my 2 exact answers. These are my 2 exact answers right there. And I can leave it like that. However, I got to have my approximate. So remember, for my approximate, I'm going to have negative 3 plus the square root of 19. And I'm going to have negative 3 minus the square root of 19. I find it helpful to write them both out so I know exactly what I'm plugging in my calculator. So let's get those 2 approximate answers right now. So I will have 1 point, and it's 358, so it'll be 3, 6, because that 8's going to round up that 5. Remember your rounding rules from back in kindergarten. And then we have negative 7 point, and then it's 358 once again, so we have 3, 6. So you got to remember those rounding rules. I know it's not really actually from kindergarten, it's from a little bit later than that. But come on, guys, we got to remember how to round. So right here we have our 2 approximate answers. Over here we've got our 2 exact answers. Have we answered the question? Exact answers and approximate answers, you betcha. We got them both. We're done. We're good to go. Bippity bop. We just don't stop. Got to complete the square.